Hi, I'm John Cornish, and today is Failure Friday, a day to talk about dumb stuff I've done and what I learned from it. Today, we're going to talk about shaving and grooming yourself before you do videos so people actually take you seriously. Ha, just kidding. What we're really going to talk about today is something that was so embarrassing 10 years ago when I was a teenager, in my early teens, that I still remember it to this day. I'm so excited about this. This is going to be great. Okay, so I used to do theater as a kid. Big surprise. And it was one of those, like, I don't know if it wasn't an overnight camp. It was like some during the day, like my mom would drive me down there and I would practice theater, and there was like a dance component to it as well, and just all this crazy stuff all day long, and they'd feed us lunch and things like that. And one day, okay, so I should preface this by saying that as a child, I was weirdly obsessed with like duct systems, like HVAC, like, if there was a fan and there's like a duct behind it, I would like always want to just look into it for whatever weird reason. And so that's very important to this story. So I go into the green room, the room where people get ready for the show. And I notice this uncovered duct in the ceiling, and being, I guess, a budding engineer, I wanted to go look at it. And so I just looked straight up and walked forward. Didn't think about anything that was around me. So when I looked down and at what was around me, I found myself in the girls' changing room. It was not good. I was not welcome there. What I learned, though, is to have some situational awareness, and I'm going to call it being conscientious. Being conscientious of what was around me and actually paying attention and looking down, not just looking up. And as ridiculous as that story is, and as weird as you have to be to make a mistake like that, how many times are you so focused on your lofty ambitions that you forget to look down and see what door you're going into right now? And I think that's the lesson that I'm going to take away from that for the rest of my life, is that I'm not going to be so busy looking at the ceiling and looking at whatever weird objective I have in front of me that I don't look down and notice the people around me and judge the situation appropriately. So, hope you enjoyed that. We'll see how this goes.